On this record, Watermill Productions Limited present the first Secret Agent series to be produced for radio in several years. Each episode lasts approximately 12 minutes and 30 seconds, allowing for a 30-second commercial identification opening and tag, and a 1-minute commercial insertion. A complete story is told in every 10 episodes. Bruce Courage is tailored for sponsorship by the manufacturers of drinks, cigarettes, clothing, in fact, any products aimed at the male market. Now, Episode 1 of Bruce Courage, Secret Agent. On Record 2, you will find Episode 2.
Can I help you, madam?
Oh, yes. Can you tell me when Flight 295 is due to land?
Oh, it landed a few minutes ago. Passengers should be clear of customs in about 7 minutes.
Oh.
I've got a passenger list here. Would you like me to check that your party's aboard?
Oh, yes, please. His name's Courage. Bruce Courage.
In each and every country, there are men who dedicate their lives to the safeguarding of their country's secrets. One such man is Bruce Courage, a British agent whose work has taken him all over the world. Destiny this time brings him to London.
Bruce, over here.
Vicky! Darling! How nice of you to come and meet me.
Bruce, it's been so long.
Much too long.
Are you back for good?
Well, as far as I can see, there won't be any more work for several weeks. So I think we might enjoy ourselves for a while.
Oh, wonderful. Hey, where's Ginger?
He's having a bit of trouble with the camera. They want him to pay duty on it.
Oh, poor Ginger, I bet he's wild.
No, it's all right. He's coming out now.
Ginger!
Hiya, Vicky. Nice to see you, kid. They say, Bruce, they charged me 20 pounds in that blasted camera.
Oh, Ginger.
It was worth it, if only to see Ginger's face when they nabbed him. Now, where's the car, Vicky?
Just over the road.
Well, what are we waiting for? Come on.
Now, please, will you two tell me what you've been up to?
Well, we had one or two rough moments, but the one on the train from Madrid, well, I thought we'd
Oh,
never...
come off it, Ginger. It's all water under the bridge now, and anyway, we got ours.
Even so,
Will
we
you
were...
please
I'd
tell
like
me?
a new dress, Vicky. Isn't it a little short?
Oh, you're the limit. It is not too short. It's designed to show off my legs to advantage. At least that's what they told me in the shop.
Well, it sure does that.
Oh!
Seriously, I love the dress.
Me too.
Any panics, messages?
No messages. But we did have a panic last week.
Yeah, what happened?
Well, apparently there was something wrong with the phone in Bruce's flat. A nice engineer came round to my place and asked if he could check Mr. Courage's phone.
Well, that's a new angle.
Anyway, I went over and let them in.
Hey, just a minute. How come they knew your address and that you had a key to Bruce's flat?
That's a good point, Ginger.
Oh, you two need a rest. You're too darn suspicious. The answer, my dear Watson, is, as they say, elementary. When you went away, I put a notice on Bruce's door saying all inquiries to my flat. And hey presto, it paid off. I got the telephone engineer.
You know, Ginger, Vicky's right. We do need a rest. We're getting jumpy.
Must be a reaction.
Was there anything else, Vicky?
No? Oh, yes. Now, this will make you jump, and for a very different reason. A girl phoned and wanted to know what your plans were for the future.
Here we go again.
Did she leave a name or a phone number?
You see, he's keen already.
It was a bit of a mystery, really. She hung up when I asked for a name.
Well, that's odd.
Yeah, they usually want to leave their name, number, and vital statistics.
What does she sound like?
Young, educated, very foreign.
That describes several girls I know.
Well, I told her we were going away for a holiday, and you would not be available for a long time. In fact, a very long time.
Well, that should have taken care of her. Hey, that police car's flagging you down.
What speed you doing, Vicky?
About 38 and it's 40 zone. What is it all about? Where's my driving license?
Excuse me, miss.
Oh, good evening, officer. Here's my license, and according to my speedometer, I was traveling
I don't
at less
need
than...
that, miss. Thank
Well,
you.
it's only a 40 zone, isn't it? I wasn't
Yes,
going
miss.
near it. Well, then why have you stopped me?
If you
Is
just
he-
let me explain, Miss Chambers.
Well, how do
Is
you know
your
that...
passenger Mr. Bruce Courage?
Yes. The other gentleman's Mr. Johnson.
Thank you. Now, would you be good enough to follow me?
If she's done nothing wrong, you can't take us in.
I am not taking you in, sir.
May I see your identification, officer?
Yes, sir. Here you are.
Thank you. Well, everything seems in order.
Thank you, sir.
Well, what's this all about?
My instructions are to accompany you to a certain address.
But what...
More than that, I don't know, sir.
I see.
Now, will you kindly follow me?
Sure. Follow that car, Vicky.
That was quite a drive.
Any idea where we are, Bruce?
Somewhere in Berkshire, I think.
Why have we stopped outside this big house of all places?
Your guess is as good as mine. Let's get out and have a look.
Yeah, well, one thing's for sure. It's not a police station.
Well, now that we've come this far, we might as well see what it's all about.
Will you come this way, please? In here, please.
Now, just a minute.
Those are my orders. Goodbye.
Doesn't this place have a rather familiar atmosphere, Ginger?
Yeah, it certainly does.
You mean you've been here before?
No, not here, but places very similar.
Do you know who owns this house?
I think so.
Mr. Courage, will you and your party go to room number 6?
An invisible butler.
It is on your left at the end of the hall.
Come on. Let's do what the man says.
Stop! One of you is carrying a large piece of metal on his person. Perhaps a gun or a knife. Please place it on the small table to your right.
Must be a special ray across the hall.
We're not carrying guns.
It's not a gun, Bruce. It's that camera I paid duty on. I got it in my pocket. Here.
You may now proceed.